Love can make it hard to trust someone new or someone who has come back from the dead. Either they have someone else or they talk to many people romantically, as your intuition will tell you. Some of you believe that the third party isn't religious, but their family doesn't like you, and for some, it's both. Due to trust issues that need to be resolved, either October is not the best time in your love life. You must leave this individual alone so that you can be with someone you can trust if your suspicions are based on facts. Because of your shared past, you may find it difficult to let this person go, or you may feel spiritually pushed toward them. This test would not be a test if it were simple to pass. Finances so that you can prepare for an upcoming influx of work and money. You may feel a little extra tired the first week or so of October. For some of you, the bustling season is October itself, and for some of you, groundwork for occupied season starts now, or your work environment is arranging their future advances. Any way you look at it, your efforts are being closely watched right now, and you might get more constructive criticism than usual. Either you will soon receive a raise or promotion, or you may be fired. You and your work will determine the outcome. Health. If you have cut out a bad habit, your health may be doing especially well this month. You will be healthier than you have been in a very long time as long as you do not revert to this bad habit. The general message is that this month offers a lot of opportunities for positive change. However, you will need to persevere even if you do not feel particularly motivated. This is the stage of your journey where you really want to slow down and gain some ground so that you can get off to a good start in 2025. If you handle the end of this year well, you will receive a lot of blessings in the coming year. I adore this. There appears to be unfinished business between you and another individual, but they disagree. This person actually agrees with some of you, but they don't want to be held accountable for their part in it. They can just leave things as they are more easily. It's possible that you'll have to give yourself permission to forgive this person without first receiving an adequate apology. Action is needed. You shouldn't have to be content with being mishandled because this person was never capable of handling you correctly. Finances. You are on the way to financial recovery, but there are still obstacles to overcome to ensure that you have laid the right foundation for a solid foundation. A focus on paying off debt, consolidating debt, and rebuilding credit may result from this. The majority of you appear to be employed at the moment, but you don't appear to be very content. Many of you are searching for a higher-paying job or wanting to change career paths. Sadly, the prospects for higher pay right now are a little bleak, possibly in preparation for the holiday season, when they hire more temporary employees than permanent ones. Avoid accepting seasonal or temporary jobs with higher pay without a long-term plan. Health. For the part of the collective WHO has female reproductive organs, you could be experiencing symptoms of a hormone imbalance or reproductive health problems. Because most of you are not sexually transmitted, these issues would have come from you. I am experiencing abdominal pain, skin problems, hair loss, and weight gain. Symptoms may be a little more intense this month, possibly due to stress. For those of you WHO are aware that you have a diagnosis, endometriosis, or PCOS. It's a good idea to see a doctor if you've never been diagnosed with anything and are using these systems. If not treated, this illness may result in fertility issues. The general message is to remain focused and keep working toward your goals. A lot of negative energy can be transformed into positive aligned action without structure. When you face these challenges, your patience and calm demeanor will be rewarded later. If you don't want to fall for the lies of a previous lover, pay attention to your gut instincts. When you're out and about with your friends, especially if alcohol is involved, Be careful because there could be a disagreement that turns into a full-blown fight. Love, it's possible that you're going through some sort of separation or that your current partnership has disappointed you. I can see that you are putting yourself out there to meet new people and find someone who is better suited to you. I can see that you will find a company, but connecting with this person may come at the cost of another. I can see that you will find a company. If you are in a relationship and looking for a third party, you run the risk of hurting the primary partner. If you don't have a relationship with them, they probably have a partner who will hurt you. I'm seeing a single people accidentally dating another single person. Finances, you are going through a financial transitional period. Some of you are switching gears within the same company, taking a break, starting a new job, or in between jobs. I see you needing to be resourceful in any case until your money is where you want it. There are a lot of creative ways to use what you already have, as well as a lot of things in your home that you no longer use or need. Early in the winter, before the weather gets worse, many of you may be having a yard sale. In any case, you need to come up with a budget and stick to it so you can learn how to use more money when you get it and get rid of all the junk in your house. Because you already have an abundance, you prevent new abundance from entering your home when you have unutilized junk that has just accumulated dust. Space for the new is clear. Some of you might be reducing your size to save money. Your stress levels are currently traversing the roof. If you have access to a therapist, it might be beneficial to meet with them for some talk therapy to relieve your stress through exercise. It might also help you get rid of your frustration. You might want to use protection for those of you who will be sexually active. I do not need to see a STD, but I do see a potential infection as a result of sexual incompatibility or the presence of many partners. A general warning: never listen to anyone who tells you what you want to hear without first showing you what you want to see. It is not yet yours if they have not presented you with the offer and permitted you to keep it. Love, you have a few people in your energy at the present time, but one specifically stands out. Someone will try to manipulate you so that you will continue to engage with them when you can't. Even though this person no longer communicates with you or vice versa, there is still a soul tie or some kind of unfinished business here, especially if you have dealt with an earth sign or someone who believes they have invested a lot into their connection with you. This individual has been reluctant to speak up because they haven't reconciled what has transpired between you two. Your connection to this person prevents new connections from forming and remaining. The universe wants you to offer them closure so that you can both move forward if you ghosted someone that you know was into you and did a lot for you. This connection has ended and will not resume, but this person still hopes that you will one day be together or change your mind. It must be made abundantly clear that they cannot wait for you. Some of you have lost a spiritual partner and are unable to move forward because your grief prevents you from doing so. Even though they want you to be loved, you may feel like cheating on your deceased loved one. They are attempting to send you someone who will care for you as they wish they had. When you can, finance can help you save money. However, if you're going to buy something, make sure it's something you'll actually use often or start your holiday shopping now. I can tell that the budget isn't exactly tight, but you don't feel financially free. With your purchases, you need to be more disciplined and creative. Prefer quality to quantity. If you're going to buy anything, it's best to wait until you have enough money to buy high-quality items that will last for many years rather than cheap items that you'll have to replace in a few months. Between the middle of the month and the end of the month, you might have a big expense or purchase. Health: be on the lookout for potential injuries, especially if you've been hurt before and it seems like you get hurt again often. I'm hearing watch your step, and some of you might twist an ankle on a path that's barely walking. Potential pregnancy. This pregnancy may be accidental and not taken at first as good news. Is another